With YouTube attacking alternative media, please consider supporting the channel via Patreon for just $1 per month. Link below. This actually super disappoints me. I don't know if you guys have seen the show Disjointed on Netflix. It is a multi-camera pot store comedy starring Kathy Bates, and it's funnier than shit. Like, it's surprisingly good, with a couple elements that are not good. Most importantly, this guy right here, who his subplot involving like fucking the literal embodiment of the spirit of marijuana of Mary Jane, is just, it gets a little bit surreal, a little bit out there. But overall, the sitcom nature of the comedy works really well, and the fact that they can swear and smoke pot, and they make a lot of really sexual humor, sexualized jokes, is just hysterical. Now, it says here that Netflix has extinguished Disjointed. The streamer has pulled the plug on the Kathy Bates fronted pot comedy after one buzz-deprived season. And that's unfortunate, because it's a super funny show. Like, critics, I wouldn't expect critics to like it. I wouldn't, but everyone I've talked to who's seen it freaking loves the hell out of it. I don't even like I know people who don't even smoke weed who watch the show, and they're like, that was really damn funny. Now, co-created by Chuck Lorre, the series found Oscar winner Bates playing the owner of a Los Angeles marijuana dispensary. And the cast also included Mozart and the Juggles' Aaron Morton, The Flash's Tone Bell, and Another Period's Betsy Sidaro. And the second half of the show dropped last month, so there are 20 episodes total, and they're pretty damn good. With the exception of this guy having sex with the literal embodiment of, marijuana. That whole thing went on too long. And then, of course, in the latter half of the season of the 20 episodes, he gets into this one pot, like this one AI controlled like hydroponics unit wants to take over the world, and it sounds like Morgan Freeman, and that was really dumb as well. But the other stuff was really good. That guy can be removed from the show. His whole plot line can be removed, and I think the show would be a lot better. But it's unfortunate that that this happened. And I think one of the reasons why I went to Netflix ultimately was simply because, network TV was moving away from the 3-camera, comedy, right? And they wanted, or the multicam comedy, they wanted to go to single camera. And this was, this was straight up a multicam sitcom on Netflix that had all sorts of swear words in it, and a plot line revolving around one girl making edible shitballs, right? Like fudge swirls infused with weed. And that was an entire subplot that was pretty damn funny. I can see ultimately why they probably canceled it, but I think as a fan of the show, I'd like to see them give it a third season and fix some of the dangling plot threads and maybe get rid of some of the characters and little things that don't add to the show, and then go from there. Because the idea of the show ultimately is about like healing. At least that was like the first half of the season. A lot of it had to do with like healing and trying to like help one of the guys get over PTSD, and he would have these flashbacks that would really kind of take the show out of its comedy tone, and then of course the dude, again, having sex with a marijuana ghost, a little bit weird there as well, but everyone else seemed kind of normal and grounded and had their own lives. I don't know, I actually surprisingly really enjoyed Disjointed, and I'm pretty ticked off that it's gone, but at least I can rewatch the 20 episodes, and I will, because of Dank and Dabby. Those two characters are downright fucking hysterical, and I do hope they actually get their own spinoff down the road. However, I don't know if they could run their own show. If they could be the center, but as secondary characters, and in the back 10 episodes of the season ended up getting a lot more screen time, they kicked some serious ass and were a lot of fun to watch.